And that first one, load. Some people say, may even think it's a load of BS. But these are things to be thought about. When you sedate only and don't paralyze, these are the things that can happen. But when you paralyze, I almost wonder, should we really be worried about this? When the laryngoscope enters your mouth and enters in, you're interacting the vallecula. In the mouth, this long blade, this metal blade, enters. Does it really make your ICP rise, your sympathetic tone get stimulated, and your heart rate and blood pressure go up? When you're paralyzed, I'm not sure. When you're sedated only, yes. Think about when someone puts a tongue depressor back in your throat and you're gagging. The eyeballs feel like they're about to popping out. Your veins are popping out. Of course, your heart rate and your blood pressure goes up, and your intracranial pressure goes up. When you're paralyzed, So lidocaine was a medicine that people thought about. 1 to 2 milligrams per kilo. You give it before intubation. Suspected head injury. To prevent it, prevented hemorrhagic stroke, ischemic stroke, some head injury, some type of brain pathology, known brain mass. I don't want to increase the ICP intubating. Now, everyone believes this. This is based on a study that people were all intubated in the ICU, I think in Glasgow, the origins of Glasgow Coma scale. Everyone was intubated and had a bolt in their head, intracranial pressure. So imagine that. Everyone in the ICU is intubated and has intracranial pressure monitor. And what they did is split the group in half, and half the group got lidocaine and the other group didn't. But they had all intubations in the mouth, and all they did is stimulate the oral gastric tube to see if your intracranial pressure rose. And of course, what they found was that lidocaine dropped it by prevented it from a rise of 3 to 4 points. Okay, but remember, all of them have bolts in their head and intubated. Mortality and morbidity did not change at the end of 30 days. Does that really matter in my perspective, in my emergency room where people have head injuries and increased ICP? Traumatologists are going to refer to their neurosurgeons, and the neurosurgeons are going to cite these very rare, not greatly designed studies and give in their impression, their expert opinion. I don't believe in it. That's lidocaine of the L.O.A.D medicines.